Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Midwest Plainsman on the Prairie Land Radio Network. My name is Earl Williams. I am your host, DJ, and a lot of other titles. There are a lot of other hats that I wear. Want to come on here and talk about an event that I am scheduling and planning for next October. Not this coming October, but next year. It's going to be the first annual Midwest Podcasters Conference. That's going to be held here in Waterloo, Iowa. Right now, I am in the planning stage. I've already talked to a event center here. Well, I shouldn't say an event center, but I have talked to a facility here in downtown Waterloo. It's the Center for the Arts. And with the space that they have that we can use, I believe it's definitely going to work out. So, what this is going to mean. Now, if you're on Facebook and seen my videos on this on Facebook so far, what I have planned is I want to have a couple of guest speakers. I'm going to have vendors. I'm also going to bring in a food truck for food on Saturday because this is going to be on a Friday and Saturday, the 16th and 17th in October next year. I have pretty much everything on paper right now. However, I am going to be doing fundraising for this event because the cost of the facility is going to be $2,000, which is going to have to be paid in order to reserve the space. I definitely want to have this happen, be a success. This is not going to be like the really big events that they hold down in Orlando, Florida, and also in Vegas. Because those guys, they go big or go home because they've got the money to do it. Granted, I'm not going to have that kind of money, but I definitely want to go big because I am definitely not going to go home. Because I am going to make this happen. So, the other step that needs to be taken and that I'm definitely going to have is a good team of people who I know I can work with and trust to pull this off. I need people I need people who have experience in the following areas that are okay with volunteering their time for this year, or I should say for this first annual. After that, yeah, we'll probably be able to get to a point where I can pay people salaries. But for this first go around, it is going to have to be volunteer. I need people in the following areas: planning, logistics, marketing, advertising, PR. I know there's going to be other areas that I'm going to need as well. I'll probably think of those later on. But I definitely need to have a good team of people who I know I can trust and work with. And I prefer people to be here locally in Waterloo or the Cedar Falls area. I'm considering recruiting some of the college kids from the UNI to see if, as I know they have a communications class. They probably got other areas where I can tap into for volunteers to come and join the team. So I'm going to be looking into that. But the main thing that I want, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, is we need to have more events like this here in the Midwest because of the fact that I see all these other events taking place, and these event coordinators, they tend to forget about the Midwest area. They solely focus on the major metropolitan areas in other states, but they tend to forget about the Midwest region. And I'm tired of seeing that happen. That's the reason why I'm doing this. And I am going to be successful at it. But I need people's help. I also need people who have a really good understanding and grasp on when it comes to sponsorships and bringing in donations. That's another area that I'm going to need assistance with, because I am going to offer sponsorships to local businesses here in Waterloo, Cedar Falls, the Cedar Valley corridor. So I will be offering sponsorships to business leaders. I would really love to have the business leaders also be a part of this, because the more that they can get their names involved in something like this, I know it's going to be beneficial for them. So I need people who have experience in that area who can assist. Now, this video is going out on both Facebook and the YouTube channels. So you'll be able to see what's going on, and you'll be able to keep up to date as far as the progress is going with this. So if any of you out there want to get involved, be a part of this conference, please contact me via email at the Midwest Plainsman at Gmail. You can call me at 319-400-7583. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to talk with you about it. But for right now, I'm going to be spending time doing a lot of video broadcasts here on this to keep everybody updated. I'm going to start making the rounds around downtown here and other areas to find out which business owners I can get involved. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out. I don't mind getting messages on Facebook. I love getting emails. So send those to me. And even if the coordinators from the larger events see this, I just want you guys to know that the reason why I'm doing this is just due to the fact that there are people here in the Midwest region who can't always go to these bigger events and spend that kind of money. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with holding an event like this here in Iowa. Granted, I know that there's not a lot to do downtown here in Waterloo, but there are other areas of interest that people can go visit while they're here, because I really do hope that I can attract people from the outlying regions, especially outlying states around Iowa. I know that people will travel in for something like this, and I'm going to try to get in some big name vendors as well as local vendors here as well. Let's see. Other than that, that's about all I've got for tonight. That's about all I can think of for tonight. I'm lining up special guests for the Midwest Plainsman podcast. I've got, let's see, 2 or 3 more independent musicians, singer-songwriters, and bands that I've got invites sent to them to appear. I'm waiting to hear back from a few of them. I already have had communication with 2 or 3 so far. I am getting those scheduled. So stay tuned for further announcements on that. Also, later on this year, I should say, let's see, I believe the first week in June, I've got Lions State Convention coming up, which I will be a part of because I am a member of Lions International and the Waterloo Lions Club and hold leadership positions, which I am very proud of doing. And I take those leadership positions very seriously. And I'm actually hoping I can talk the Lions into being a part of the conference as well. So I think that would be good for the Lions to get involved with the conference. I'll be talking to most likely our district governor and also the council of governors to see if I can get some people to come participate. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's about all I've got. I will be back later on with more once I have more information for you. So stay tuned for further announcements on the first annual Midwest Podcasters Conference. Thanks for tuning in. And like I said, I'll be coming back with more later on. Have a good night. I'm going to be out of here.